Good morning, students. Today I am going to start your second lesson of geometry, that is parallel lines. So before parallel lines directly start, I will explain you what is transversal, what is intersect, related concept regarding the parallel lines. Parallel lines all of you know very well. In the previous class also you learn that is non-intersecting coplanar line. Means if you are plotting on a graph paper the two line which never intersect, means there is no any common point up to their end point. Lines means it is infinite. There are infinite points on the line. And if you are considering the two line, coplanar means on a one plane. Plane should be one. If you are drawing on different plane, we can't say that they are coplanar. On one plane, if you are plotting the two lines and they are not intersecting to each other, are called as a parallel lines. The transversal and the intercept. Then what is transversal? A line intersecting to other coplanar line is in a two distinct point. Two distinct means in a two different point. Called as a transversal of two line. Now, in the figure, if you are observing that A and B, these are the two lines, and C and D, these are the two transversal. Vice versa also. Vice versa means if you are considering C and D, these are the two lines, then A and B are the transversal. So, a line intersecting two other. Now listen, A and B, these are the two lines, and line C, it is intersecting. Intersecting means they are touching at a single point. So if you are considering only one line, then A and B, these are the two lines, and if you are considering this C line is intersecting to line A at Q and line B at S. So students, similar way, if you are considering the line D, then that line D is intersecting at line A at point P and line B at point R. So these are the intersecting point. P, Q, R, S are the intersecting point of line AB and line CD. So understood this about the transversal and the intersecting. Now students, intercept means what? A segment cut off by a transversal on two distinct line is called as an intercept. Here if you are observing this diagram, L and M, these are the two lines. Only lines I am saying, are not a parallel. Okay, and N is a transversal. So this N is intercept line L at point A, and N is intersect at to line M at point B. Okay, now see student, in the figure PQ is the intercept made by a transversal on the line C and D. See, PQ intercept as a transversal to line C and D. Similar way R and S also. Similar way segment RS PR intercept made by the line D on the line A and B. So angle formed by the transversal. This already I explained you. These are the intercept, how PR and QS. In any way you can say, you can say the PQ intercept segment to line D and C by A, or RS intercept. In any way you can read it. Now see, the angle formed by the transversal means if the lines are there and one transversal if you are drawing, how many angles are formed? Now listen, in the figure L, M, in the figure L and M, N is a transversal. N is a transversal. Then the angle formed at A is an intercept. This N transversal intercept the line L at point A, and at point A how many angles are formed? See, A, B, C and D. So this M is intercept at point N. B is a point of intercept, and EFGH is the angle formed by the transversal. So when these two lines L and M, and N is a transversal if you are drawing, then how many angles formed? Total 8 angles are formed. At point A there are 4 angles, at point B there are 4 angles. So total there are 8 angles are formed. Now here all 8 angles are formed. Pair of angle formed out of these angles are follows. See here. Now there are pair of some relation between these angles. See, again I am saying this. L and M are the two lines and N is a transversal of these two lines. There is a one single transversal for the both line. Then angle, how many angles are formed? A, B, C, D and E, F, G, H. These 8 angles are formed. These 8 angles are formed. This angle, a pair of angle form out the following ways. Means there is a relation between these angles. Means there is a specific name for the pair of a angle. Now firstly we will see the pair of a corresponding angle. This is the angle symbol, beta. It is not L. So D and H. See here, D. L is a transversal, M is a L and M are the line and N is a transversal. The angle form one side of D. The transversal के एक side के दोनों भी angle upside, एक ही side, one side and upside. DH is the corresponding angle. Similar way we can write AE. This is also corresponding angle. Then transversal के नीचे के साइड से C है, इसके नीचे के साइड से एक ही साइड और means in the same side. So C and G and B and F. So this angle form this pair of a corresponding angle. Now pair of alternate interior angle. Interior angle are CB and EH. Alternate means C with E and B with H. So pair of alternate exterior angle. Exterior means बाहर के, but alternate. A with alternate कहाँ आएगा यानी transversal के opposite side. A, G, D and F. Okay. So these are the corresponding alternate exterior, alternate interior angle. Then the pair of interior angle on the same side of transversal means एक ही side के angles. So it is B, E and C, H. These are the pair of same interior angle on the same side of a transversal. So understood students? Corresponding angle, alternate interior, alternate exterior and on the same. Alternate means opposite side of the transversal, and same side of transversal we can call it is a same side of a transversal only. Means only if interior, or sometimes what happen, only interior angles if it is asked, then also it is BE, that is one pair, and CH, that is another pair. Now some important properties. When two lines intersect, the pair of opposite angles are congruent. That too very simple, and you know also this if you are drawing the two intersecting line. This angle A and angle B. These are the equal measure. A and B. These two are the opposite angles which are congruent to each other. Similar way, this angle also you can say they are congruent to each other. Now, the angle in a linear pair are supplementary. Linear pair are means this is the transversal. This angle A and angle B. Supplementary means the sum addition of these two angle is 180 degree. Means A angle A plus up measurement of angle A plus of measurement of angle B is equal to 180. And when it is opposite angle, then they are congruent to each other. When one pair of corresponding angle is congruent, which corresponding angle? Just I said D with H, A with E, this any one pair. From these, any one pair corresponding angle is congruent. Yes, congruent. Then all the remaining pair also congruent to each other. When one pair of alternate angle is congruent, then all the remaining pair of alternate angle is congruent. When one pair of interior angle is congruent, then other pair of one pair of interior angles are supplementary. Opposite angles are congruent and linear pair angles are supplementary. Supplementary means their addition is 180. Congruent means they are of equal measures. Okay, students. So, students, all these points you have to remember. You have to mention in your notebook. This is just introduction I given. What is meant by parallel line? What is transversal? What is intercept? And which are the pair of corresponding angle? Pair of alternate interior angle, pair of alternate exterior angle, and pair of alternate interior angle of one side of a transversal. So students, all these points you have to note down in your notebook, and today's homework is that you have to draw two lines, no, not a parallel, just two lines, take two transversal and send me there all these odd right angle form with their pairs. Okay, students.